All right, it's Hip Hop 1039, Philly's nonstop hip hop. It's Paris Nicole, and I have some multimillionaires in the room right now. A lot of money's in the room right now. Welcome back to my girl, Dana Chanel, and this time she brought her husband, Prince Donnell.
Yeah, I had to bring the co-founder.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
I'm feeling blessed and highly favored.
Yeah?
I'm enjoying the day. Tax season is crazy. You know, it looks like
It's
I may
tax
not have
season.
gotten no sleep, but
Yeah.
you know.
Tax season already, and you have a new company. I see the sweatshirts. I love the branding. Jumping Jack Taxes.
That's it.
I have to ask you, how did you come up with the name?
Well, crazy. And so pretty much I've worked in banking for a while. I started banking when I was like 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I sold insurance and sold over millions of insurance for the bank.
Okay.
I'm a natural salesperson, so I could sell anybody anything. I could sell him back his camera if I wanted to.
Okay.
Right?
Shout out Justin.
So started from working in insurance. I go ahead and meet my wife and my father-in-law. I go to meet him. He already has the Jumping Jack Tax character in his basement because he has a children's entertainment company, one of the biggest in New York, New Jersey.
Yeah, don't make him
Connecticut.
sound weird like he's some weirdo with a character
I gotta give
downstairs.
context.
Oh my gosh.
He has a children's entertainment company that's been running on TV in New York for the past 20 years in commercials. So like if he goes to New York City right now, everybody knows Uncle Magic, the hip hop magician. He's like legendary out there.
Oh,
I didn't know until I walked down the street with him and realized he really is famous. Right? You know, so crazy. In his house, he had the kangaroo in his basement because he had a bunch of different characters like Dora the Explorer, Elmo, because he had to take the characters out to all of the events.
Right.
He always wanted to start a tax business, so he got the kangaroo. He wanted to do it, but he just got so busy with his children's entertainment company because it was booming. And then Dana comes along and she got Sprinkle of Jesus, and then Alakazam app starts. So it's just like, yo, we can't do it. We don't got enough time. And then I come along. I'm the perfect fit because I already got experience in finances. My mom has been doing taxes for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And then I already got the sales experience. So he was like, yo, why don't you take the tax business? I think it'll be great for you, Don. Do it. And I'm like, yo, let's do it. And from there, I went through tax school again, formulated the business, got the whole plan together. 2019, we launched the licensing side of Jumpin' Jack Tax in January. From January 1st all the way until December, we have over 650 licensed partners across the country that we've provided them with an opportunity to start tax businesses, enrolled them into tax school, gave them the blueprint on how to start the tax business, and now many of them are already generating revenue so far in January with a book of business. And we also have a flagship office in Philadelphia right across the street from Aryan Lanes at 3877 Dungan. And that flagship office is the first of many that we're going to be having around the country where people can come get their taxes done.
Wow.
But that's not actually our business model, though. Our business model is the virtual tax preparer.
Okay.
That's our model. So the goal is for you, right? You're busy. You do radio. You got so much going on.
Right.
I don't want you to stop what you're doing and have to come to the tax office to get your taxes done. That's just inconvenient. You would just go somewhere else or do it yourself. So the goal is now we created a system where you can download the Jumpin' Jack Tax app. You'll be able to find the closest virtual tax professional that's near you. And then you can send them your documents through a secure portal. They finish your taxes in 72 hours, have a FaceTime call with you to go over the entire experience and all the forms. Done. Filed. You never had to stop what you were doing.
That's Jumpin' Jack Tax.
That explains it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we
awesome.
created. Yeah.
And then you have the flagship store grand opening this weekend. Congratulations. Tell me all about it.
That's the 26th, Sunday. We're so excited. You guys know that we're all about family business, family unity. So we rented out Erie Lanes so you guys can all go bowl and have a great time. Bring your mom, your dad, your aunt you don't talk to. Come and enjoy like a fun, clean environment to just have a good time. We're going to have a free financial literacy course. So me and Don are going to be talking like we always do. I don't feel like I ever stop talking. And then we're going to go ahead and have the grand opening, which is directly like right across the street. So we're really, really excited about that. And we're hoping that as we we already have set, I think, over 500 RSVPs. So
oh, wow.
We are so excited.
And now you're telling the whole tri-state, so everybody's going to get it.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just a beautiful thing to like, I understand that our culture and our community can get so freaking discouraged. Like when you try to do good things and maybe, negativity, people talk negativity over you, or maybe like, no one shows up. But I will say for anyone out there who feels or is a little worried that people won't show up. If you believe, other people believe. And so we're just so grateful and honored for people to come share this moment with us as we continue to build unity in the community, just like we do in our household.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And what's crazy is, just a little off topic, our off tax office is on Erie Ave. I'm not sure how familiar you are with Philly. You know where Erie Ave is at. That's not the best area, right? Especially across the street from Erie Bowling Lane. Like, so the thing is, we could have chosen to put the tax office in a suburban area where we thought it was necessarily safe, but we brought it to the hood, right?
Right.
And what's crazy is that building sticks out in the middle to really show everybody else in the neighborhood, like, man, we could do this.
Right.
Like, just because all the houses look this way, they don't have to be. We can be the ones that actually gentrify our communities for the better and not for the worse, to where now we're getting kicked out by folks who gentrify, raise up the prices, and then we can't afford it.
Right.
Right. So to me, energy transfers, it never dies. So when people like, yo, if we open up a business in the hood, people going to try to rob us. They're going to try to steal from us. People be mad rude. Well, I mean, that's your perception of it. But my perception of it is, when I opened the tax office there, every single morning I stood outside and I said hello to every single person that walked by.
Yeah.
Because I realized that somebody could be angry and walking down the block, but by me saying hello and saying what's up to them every single day, they could literally be walking down the block, don't say nothing to nobody, but when they walk right past the Jumpin' Jack tax office, oh, what's going on, Don? How you feeling?
Right.
Because it's just an energy that transfers, and you create the way that people respect you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that we don't got to be afraid of our neighborhoods. We just got to go in there with a different light and realize that people is just lost, and we got to be the ones to give them the direction, especially when we on. You got a certain type of knowledge and experience, and now it's your responsibility with that information to go take it and put other women on and say, yo, let me show you, because they lost. They just don't know.
Yeah.
We only responsible for each other, especially in our communities.
For sure. Well said. So I want you to kind of speak about how important it is to get your taxes done correctly, because
So true.
that is a huge problem. People are going online and just doing them themselves, and they end up in trouble because they're getting, back taxes, different, issues and stuff like that. So kind of speak towards that a little bit.
Well, first and foremost, a lot of people have this concept of doing taxes themselves because you got corporate companies now that run campaigns of that anybody can be a tax professional, and that's far from the truth. I think that you need to have a certain level of knowledge and education in order to get your taxes done. I ask people very simple questions like, hey, do you know what a W-4 form is? And a lot of people are like, no, I don't know what a W-4 is. Okay. Well, that was a basic question you don't know. The second one is, do you even know why you get a tax refund to begin with, or do you just think the IRS just pays you out in April and you're just supposed to ball out? They're like, nah, I don't even know why I get a tax refund. So if you don't know what a W-4 form is, if you don't know why you're getting a tax refund, then what makes you think you're qualified to even do your own taxes when those are just two super basic questions, right?
Yeah.
So it's about now giving people questions to realize that they're not qualified, and now giving them the solution beyond that. So I personally don't believe anybody should do their own taxes. I think they should go to a professional, simply because we like to complain all the time about how the wealthy stay wealthy and how they pay nothing in taxes. Like, you see how Amazon pays $0 in taxes and all these other big companies, and the reason why is because they actually pay professionals to handle their taxes, not just
lawfully.
Hold on, but wait, watch this. Not just in January, all year. And I think people also get it confused as well. It's like, oh, I'm just waiting to get my taxes done in January. Well, first and foremost, taxes starts from January through December, especially if you're an entrepreneur. I'm not even going to get into entrepreneurs and how they mismanage their funds all day long. And now they come and they got a whole tax bill, and they come and sit this shoebox in front of me with all these receipts, and I'm like, yo, what you think I'm about to go through all these receipts and get it all fixed for you? No, you're supposed to have a tax professional all year that you have a relationship with, that understands your situation, the same way that if you were to walk into the doctor's office, that's somebody who does a review and they follow up with you each and every 6 months to make sure that your health is okay. My thing is that a lot of people say, oh, well, it's too expensive to get my taxes done. Well, to me, I don't understand how people will spend any amount of money to get their car washed, right? They'll spend money to get their car washed. They'll spend money to get their lawn cut. They'll spend money on all these frivolous things. But the main thing that's super important, which is your financial health, now they want to be cheap on financial health. it's just a backwards thinking and mentality. And that's why Jumping Jack Tax, our main goal other than preparing taxes is to educate folks on finances, to realize, man, don't cut back on your financial health. That's going to be the one thing that gets you out of the situation that you're in. So we don't just prepare taxes, we educate everybody that comes in, and we tell them each and every form that we're filling out. Why does that form make sense to what you're doing? Why are you getting your refund of this amount? What are the different deductions that we're doing today? What are the credits? So now, after we're done preparing your taxes, you can at least maybe go back to your family and explain to them the situation, and they like, wow, I'm enlightened. But I can't tell you how many people I'm actually on the phone with every single day and that come into the office, and I promise you, I'm like, yo, what tax professional was you going to? You don't even know why you're getting a refund. You don't know why it's coming in March. But the issue is that the reason why the tax preparation industry is what it is right now is because our community is being exploited by corporate tax companies that really don't care about us. They charging us $600-$700. So I can understand why people don't really trust tax professionals to begin with. And then number two, I've heard so many stories of people coming inside and they're like, yo, I gave all my documents to the tax professional and I never heard from them again. Because people start tax businesses not as a serious profession, but as a hobby. So they get all the paperwork and leave. And now everybody's skeptic now. And they're like, yo, I'm going to do it on my own. Because it's the industry. So now we gotta step in at Jumping Jack Tax to fix the industry and make people in our community trust us again because of the bad people that like to exploit, regular taxpayers.
Right. So you can check it all out this weekend, this Sunday at Jumping Jack Taxes. Can you give out the address for me one more time?
Absolutely. 3877 Dungan Street, Philadelphia, PA 19124.
And what time does it start?
The event starts from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay, so if somebody's listening online right now and they're not in Philly, but they still want to, learn more about the tax business.
Yeah, I think it's really important. You guys know we are serial entrepreneurs. We have a bunch of family-owned businesses. We actually own the app company, Alakazam Apps, that built the Jumping Jack Tax app and afforded us. That's somebody trying to get their taxes done. That actually affords us the ability to innovate in such an extraordinary way when it comes to the tax industry. So just download the Jumping Jack Tax app. We're here. And like you said, if you're unable to come to Philadelphia, the goal was to make this convenient. There is no reason why you should not have access to a tax professional. Literally, you go to a different community and you say, hey, we can do your taxes. The second we say that, they're like, oh, it's okay, my accountant does it. We don't have the funds to allocate towards an accountant all year round. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure that you have a professional who's educated. Download the Jumpin' Jack Tax app. They're there to help and to assist. Literally, you can text them, you can call them, you can see which one's closer to your job, to your home, and they'll be right there for you.
Wow, this is awesome. Well, congratulations on all of your different businesses and endeavors. Like, you guys are really killing it, so keep doing great things.
Thank you so much.
Stopping by. And as always, you can come by anytime you want. You're always welcome. And yeah.
Yes, July 26th. January 26th.
I'm like, what's happening in July?
Yeah, July. I want hot weather so bad. Seriously, January 26th. Make it out there. It's for the families, for the kids. We have a magic show happening, everything. It's going to be so amazing just to see the joy of all the community coming together. It's going to be fun.
Most definitely. Look forward to seeing everybody there.
You want to shout out your personal social medias one more time?
Download the Jumping Jack Tax app. I'm Dana Chanel.
I'm Prince Donnell.
And there it is. It's Hip Hop 1039.